right, guys, gather round, gather round. I have called this meeting here today for great purpose. All right. I need to give you guys an update on my investment portfolio. Now, if you remember, a couple of months ago, I did a video detailing Webull, which is a fee-free stock trading application, right? After detailing exactly how to use the application, I invested $10,000 into an ETF that stands for Exchange Traded Fund by the name of JETS, which represented the airline industry. So what I wanted to go through here today is a synopsis of exactly where I am at right now. What are the gains that I have sustained within that time, as well as I want to invest into more into the future. But listen, before we get started any more down this path, guys, there's a link down in the description box down below so that you can sign up for Webull and you will have access to get 2 free stocks, right? Once you deposit $100, 2 free stocks, free, okay? Worth up to $1,850, okay? Use that link down below to get yourself some free stocks. All right. And again, guys, I'm going to leave a link to my original video going over Webull, which is essentially a tutorial going over it. I'll leave it down in the description box down below, because if all this information is so new for you and you're just not understanding what it is that I'm talking about, go watch that video and then come back and then watch this video. Okay. I'm tired of, even like young men that I mentor within my life, I'm tired of them saying, well, I don't want to get into the markets because I just don't understand. I don't know anything about it. All it takes is simple tutorials of that I created on my channel before, just so you can understand all of these things. So that's no longer an excuse. It's the age of the information. No one should be complaining about not understanding anything. Put the time in order to understand. All right. Now let's get active. So 2 quick things before we get started, guys. Number 1, I am not a financial advisor. If you need financial advice, go get a financial advisor. Okay. I'm just showing you exactly what I'm doing to help inform you that this is possible. Second thing, I'm using the desktop version of Webull. There's 3 versions. There's the desktop version where you can download as an application onto your computer. There's also the web version, right? Going to Webull.com and then interacting with the web version. And also there's a mobile version on your smartphone. Okay. Now I use the desktop version when I'm at home, and I use the mobile version when I'm out on the go. Okay. I wanted to make that very clear, but I like the desktop version for this purpose. So let's go through that. Now, if you're taking a look at the account, you will see up here, my net account value is at $48,000 right now. Now that consists of what's currently invested into the market, which right now is valued at $27,000. Okay. And also the cash balance, which is at $20,000. All right. Now, the cash balance is representative of actually what I just invested not too long ago. Let me go down here because you could see the history. So you'll see back in March 12th, I invested $20,000. It's been a little bit of time since then, but your boy's been busy, as you all know. But I'm getting to it. All right. I got some time today. I got some team today. All right. But if you go up here and make this go down, you can see a lot of information regarding my particular portfolio. So here's where I go to see the particular stocks that I have, as well as the P and the L, profit and the loss, that stands for. All right. So you'll see JETS up here at the top. So since I invested the $10,000, I am currently up $2,000 and not doing anything besides just looking at it. All right. I want to make that abundantly clear. All right. Let your money work for you guys. All right. So if you go down here, you can see all of the things that I am investing into. I'm not going to go over all of them. There's a considerable majority of the things that I am currently investing in that was given to me via you guys clicking on that link down in the description box down below, because you get free stocks and then I get free stocks for signing you up as well. So, all right, now that you see all of the stocks that I am invested into, I'm going to go over and highlight on JETS. All right, so I got JETS pulled up right now. So you'll see here that it's currently trading at $26. I came in to the market at $22. And at that time, the quantity that I bought into was 452. One of the fundamental rules that you will learn as you get into this space is that time in the market will always beat timing the market. What is it that I mean by that? Okay. Now, when I first got in at $22, it had gone through a little bit of a dip right here. Now, let me zoom in on this so you guys can see it. It had gone through a little bit of a dip. All right. But relatively speaking, it was still much higher than the low that it experienced way back in April of 2020. Okay. But by living by that rule, I've experienced considerable gains since that time. Now, I believe in that mantra so much that even though it has gone up since then, I'm going to invest another $10,000 into this ETF because I don't think that we have seen the recovery in the airline industry to the degree of where it will be at into the future. Okay. Time in the market will always beat timing the market. So with that being said, I'll show you guys exactly how to order yet again. All right. So I'm going to set a market order, which means that I'm going to buy at the price that it's trading for right now. I'm going to set my quantity right here. All right. So I got the quantity set at 370, which you'll take a look up down here is almost at the estimated amount of $10,000. I see the stop loss button got triggered. So I'm going to click off of that right now. Next thing I'm going to do, simple and easy, click on that buy jets button. So you'll see here the quantity, the amount estimated, right? So I'm just going to click on this buy button. And that was submitted successfully. Now, guys, there's another ETF that I actually want to invest into, and I'm going to give you the reasoning for that after I bring it up. So let me go to it right now. All right, guys, I'm here right now at the new ETF that I want to invest into, and that is called Pause. And Pause is probably exactly what you actually think that it is. Essentially, I'm putting my money where exactly my mouth is. You know, when I talk about this stuff on the channel, such as like, you know, future cat shepherds and, you know, the route that the modern lady is going down. I'm putting my money where my mouth is because although we got content on this side of YouTube, I just think that some are just too far gone. So they're going to be buying animals into the future. They're going to be buying dogs. They're going to be buying cats. And they're going to be buying things surrounded around the maintenance of these animals. Okay, that will happen. You can take a look here since March of 2020, right? Where the particular ETF has gone. And I'm kicking myself that I didn't get into the market, into the space, into the ETF at this particular junction, at this time, because I would have literally 2x'd my money in a year, right? So it was selling here like around $42, and right now it's almost at 80. So, but what I say before, time in the market will always beat timing the market. So again, I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. $10,000 of it. Y'all ready? Let's do it. So again, I'm going to go to market order. I'm going to mess with my quantity right here. All right. So you can see here, I got it almost to 10,000. And I'm going to do the same thing as last time. There it is, submitted successfully. All right, guys. So let me come back up here and have a quick conversation with y'all. So again, as I talked about in the first video, the first Weeble video, right? What's the point of me doing this? The point of me doing this is because I want to lower the barriers of entry for each and every one of you. In my opinion, I think that every adult should have an investment account. I have about 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them. All right. But why is that? It's because I understand the power of investing in the markets. I understand the power of compound interest. If the goal is getting back my most valued and prized possession, which is my time. Okay. As I said in the first video, no longer do you have to run on the hamster wheel of life. All right. There's so many of you guys who claim to be red pill in a space when it comes to women, but are incredibly blue pill when it comes to money, your finances, your time, and thus your freedom. Okay. Because if you're running on the hamster wheel of life, if you're going to work because you need to and not because you want to, there's no way you can achieve the utmost joy and happiness in your life. It is impossible. So what choices or decisions are you making to ensure that you can have your most valued and prized possession back. Okay. Yes, you can have some certain things in your life that you can splurge on from time to time, but it comes with balance. How much are you balancing a portfolio into your life? All right. Link down in the description box down below. Everything that I'm showing you in here, everything in my previous video, go look at it, review it, make sure that you understand that. If you have questions, feel free to send me an email. I got a Patreon that's dedicated to going over stuff like this as well. Okay. We go in depth. We get into the intricacies to make sure that those folks understand what they need to know in order to get this level of knowledge, to have their portfolios look like mine, if not better. Only you can make the difference, all right? Only you can make the change. Only you can put yourself on the path towards greatness. Are you doing the work to ensure that that is happening? Or are you letting life just pass you by? Put in the steps. Use my link down below. Come on to the Patreon. Last but not least, this absolutely will not be the last update video. So I'm going to make sure to continue to spread this knowledge. I'll see where these investments, for better or for worse, let's say that pause goes down. Let's say Jets goes down. I'm going to share that as well, because I want to make sure that I am portraying what is happening here as authentically as I absolutely can. Okay. I'll give you guys a deep dive into my portfolio. I don't have to do that. I really don't have to do that. But just as I've said before, it is impossible to dream or believe what you cannot see. Okay. Now that you see it, what is the works that you are putting in to make it your reality? Until next time, YouTube. Oh, new angle. Hold on.